Some true stories. A good way to learn English is to read enjoyable stories. Story 1. Willpower. In New York, America, the Brooklyn Bridge joins the districts of Manhattan and Brooklyn. A talented engineer named John Roebling designed this bridge in 1883, but construction engineers at that time said that such a bridge was impossible. However, John Roebling and his son Washington didn't give up. They started a campaign to persuade those in power that the bridge could be built and should be built by them. Eventually, the project was accepted and construction began. After only a few months, there was a terrible accident. John Roebling died and his son was badly injured. Washington was paralyzed. Only John and his son Washington knew how to complete the bridge, so construction stopped. Everybody waited for Washington to recover at the hospital. But he didn't recover. He could only move one finger. Nevertheless, while in hospital, he found a way to communicate with his wife by moving this finger. Unbelievably, Washington directed the other engineers and finished the bridge by communicating with his wife with only one finger. It took 13 years to finish the bridge. Story 2. The Deep Sea Diver. In Australia, the dead body of a fully equipped deep sea diver was found in the middle of a forest. He was wearing a wetsuit, a snorkel, oxygen tubes and flippers. Nobody could understand what had happened until a fireman read this news in the local newspaper. The fireman knew that there was a big forest fire in that area the previous year. After various investigations, he learned that the diver was swimming in a lake nearby. Also, a helicopter collected water from this lake to put out the fire. The diver had been caught up by the large container that dangled down from the helicopter, and he was dropped into the fire. Story 3. The Driver. Before Einstein became world famous, he was invited to many university congresses. One day, while going to one such congress, Einstein's driver said, "I've listened to your presentation so many times that I'm sure I could do it myself. You look tired. Shall I do the next one?" "Okay, why not?" said Einstein. "Nobody knows me in Minnesota. You can wear my coat and hat." The presentation went well until one of the delegates, who was a university professor, asked a question. The driver answered, "Why are you asking me such a simple question? I'll call my driver. Even he knows the answer."